Have a quick talk about care symbols and what they mean. Now, some of this will be relevant for anybody. Normally required by law, companies are supposed to put on their tag either a description of how to clean it or these images. These are the ASTM care symbols, which basically means how the fuck you're supposed to wash it. Now, if you were to remove it, it is up to you any damage caused by a professional launderer or dry cleaner. The damage is now your responsibility, so think twice before you cut that annoying little tag. Okay? Sometimes they barely have any information. Sometimes they just say professionally dry clean, which is annoying as hell. And sometimes they have entirely the wrong information. Like polyurethane should never be dry cleaned. But almost always they have dry clean only on their little sticker. Now, yes, it is true it can be dry cleaned, but certain solvents will eat it. So let's get started. Okay, so for washing, normal is just a bucket with nothing on it. Permanent press is 1 line, delicate cycle is 2. Hand wash has a hand sticking in it. If it's crossed out, it means do not wash. And the dots, well, they mean temperatures 3 is hot, 2 cold, well, medium, and 1 is cold. Now there's a bunch of in between on this, like 200 degrees, you ain't going to use that. You're only going to be using this here, which is 65 to 85, 105, and 120. Now, we are capable of doing 200. 200 is for getting like yellowing out or rust out. But honestly, you're never going to see that. Now, bleach. Any bleach means any bleach. Clorox, hydrogen peroxide, titanium dye strippers. Non-chlorine bleach. Now, non-chlorine bleach means it does not have any chlorine in it. Now, a lot of people think bleach, they assume Clorox. There are more bleaches than just Clorox. Bleach just means it chemically changes the property of an item. And if it's crossed out, it means do not bleach. Now dry. It's the same thing. Circle with square, dry. Permanent press, 1 line, 2 lines. And then circle, any heat, 3 dots, though no heat, no air. Now time for the fun part. It's where I come in handy. Line dry means hang to dry. It means you put it on a hanger. Drip dry means do not wring, do not extract, just let it drip dry. Dry flat means dry flat. Do not wring means do not wring. Do not tumble dry means do not tumble dry. Dry and shade means dry and shade. Some dyes are susceptible to sunshine or any light of any kind and cause fading. Acetate is notorious for this. Now, iron. High iron means 390 degrees. Medium, 350. Low, 230. Now, if it's crossed out, it means do not iron. Now, no steam means you cannot steam it. Now time for the fun part. Dry clean. Any solvent means you can use polychloroethylene, trichloroethylene, hydrocarbon, fluorocarbon, green earth solvent, any kind of solvent. This one, the P with the circle means no perk. Now, perk in the industry is trichloroethylene. Now, some people call it polychloroethylene. it is no longer used because it is classified as a carcinogen. Now, granted, some companies do use it. Actually, up until 3 years ago, we used polychloroethylene. And that shit stinks. And if it's crossed out, it means do not dry clean. Now, F in the circle. I did not just fucking say that. F in the circle means petroleum solvent only. Which means anything that is hydrocarbon based uses mainly oil. Do not dry clean, it's crossed out. Short cycle means a shorter cycle than normal. The average dry cleaning machine usually takes 10 to 15 minutes on their normal cycle. On short cycle, that is reduced to 5 to 10. Now, it usually takes about 30 to 40 minutes, even on a short cycle, to complete, and 50 to 60 minutes on a normal cycle. That's just because it needs time to cool down. Reduced moisture means reduced moisture, which means next to no steam used. Detergent might be lessened in the discharge, and the drying cycle will be longer. Low heat means low heat. No steam finishing means you don't get those cute wrinkles out. Now, no steam finishing and reduced moisture can sometimes conjoin together. But yeah, also, the tags don't always mean what they mean. If you know what I'm saying. Just because the tag says do not dry clean or machine wash warm doesn't necessarily mean there are other actions that cannot be taken. We will have you sign a piece of paper that says we are not responsible for any damages. But like the polyurethane I was talking about, that we will always have a customer sign a wet cleaning release. So it basically means we can wet clean it. As I showed many times before, we have access to a wet cleaning machine. What that means is we can clean with water. Certain materials can be damaged by this, but most will be safe. Thank you for listening. Bye.